Hello everybody, it's Non-Scene News here, and today we've got some breaking news coming from geopolitical events. We got actually some interesting news coming from Kazakhstan and Afghanistan. So, just today, Kazakhstan actually removed the Taliban from its terrorist list to order to strengthen economic relationships between Afghanistan and Kazakhstan. So, even Russia has been talking about removing the Taliban from its terrorist list. So the Taliban is actually looking like an actual government in Afghanistan. Um, More and more people are now removing it from its the Taliban from a terrorist group. So Kazakhstan's been the first one. We could expect Russia, if Russia does it, we could expect some more people like Pakistan or to recognize it, or some close neighbors or something, or China, even China. So very interesting news coming from there. And as I was talking yesterday with the 150 balloons that was sent over North Korea, they sent 150 balloons. If you can see here, these big balloons containing rubbish. About actually not 150 balloons. Apparently, it was more like 600 balloons that flew from North Korea and were found in various parts of South Korea. The balloons transported pieces of cloth, waste, and paper, and just garbage, literal just garbage. And the North Korea ended up sending 600 balloons over to the border to South Korea. Obviously, from this, they wouldn't do it if they didn't have like waste problems and stuff. We could expect North Korea obviously having waste problems and problems with just getting rid of trash, I guess. So, as again I said to you yesterday, they didn't bother, throwing it into the sea. They didn't bother, you know, digging it in the ground and burying it. And they went, why not send it all over to South Korea and let them deal with it? And they did. So, very, very interesting. And I just want to really quickly talk about the Swiss meetings um, that we were talking about. So the Swiss meetings I was talking yesterday is a peace agreement that Ukraine wants everyone to attend in Switzerland, in neutral Switzerland, and it wants to bring this war to an end. But the only problem is Ukraine kind of wants all the territory until like 1991. The borders in 1991. Obviously, that's a problem with Russia. But we got information that China is not going. Now Pakistan is also, I quote, is very neutral, and it is very unlikely Pakistan is going to arrive in the peace meeting. And even big news, I said it yesterday, India has now announced that it has no plans to send high-level officials into the peace conference. So even though they might be sending someone, it's going to be not a high-ranking person, so nothing significant in India. So they don't really care. And Joe Biden's not even going to the peace meeting. So this whole meeting, he wanted the big players of Xi Jinping to show up, well, and Joe Biden to show up, and they've both cancelled. Now India's cancelled, Saudi Arabia's cancelled. Um, Pakistan cancelled, might be cancelled, sorry, and we're going to probably see some African and most of like probably Cuba not going, or just more countries. So very, very interesting. We got some news coming from Kiev. Ukraine will ask its allies to expand the scale of use of Western weapons in Russia, according to the BBC. It said. Because if you've not seen the past couple of days, Ukraine's actually been destroying a lot of things on the Russian territory with HIMARS. If you can see this video, an S-300 anti-air defense got destroyed, and a convoy got destroyed. A big convoy also got destroyed by these HIMARS and FP drones just swarming Russia. So now with these new, I guess, ease unrestricted conditions that Ukraine was in. Now it's going full on to Russia. We could probably expect more hits in Crimea now with obviously US weapons and obviously we could expect Ross on Don to be a big target because it's a big strategic port to Ukraine, obviously. So very, very big news coming from there. And talking about equipment, we actually got the first. Um, Russia's been going on about this newest 152mm wheeled self-propelled gun that's first seen action today. So if you see here, so it's a big artillery uh, piece. It's 152, sorry. Oh yeah, I said 152mm wheeled self-propelled artillery gun 2S43 Malva they call it in the Northern Military District Zone. So it's actually more around here. So obviously it's going to be more behind lines because they don't probably have much of these artillery systems. So that's very new. And we've got some news coming from Russian visit here. If you can see here, the Russian Lavrov met with his Gronin counterpart while visiting the Republic. So we can expect, again, we said this, more friendlier relations between these two countries. And to the big news actually coming today, it's coming from Israel and Hezbollah. So huge fires have been erupting in the northern part of Israel. Was Israel? Yeah, sorry. Um, if you can see in these videos, huge fires have been hitting Israel because of Hezbollah bombings and stuff. And apparently, I quote, Israeli media is saying there are 20 fires now in the north without being able to control them. So, and you can see these videos of absolutely everything burning. The Israeli occupation army announces the injury of 6 soldiers already due to these fires in the north. And obviously, in response to this, Israel has now launched bombs into the northern Lebanon. And if you can see here, it hit somewhere in Lebanon. So very interesting. Things are really escalating in the Middle East, and we could probably expect another war front on Israel's part, on the northern part, sorry, on Lebanon or something, or like a little just border conflict which is happening now. So not too much movement. So very interesting news, and that's all I have for you today. Thank you everyone for watching, and this is non-scene news. I will try and provide you the best news out there and non-scene news that the Western media and other medias don't show you. I all hope you have a great day, and please like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a great day. Thank you very much, and see ya.